Welcome to LNP Renewable System Integrators. Today we are going to discuss the part 5 of the electrical vehicles. So here we are going to discuss some of the basics of this electrical vehicle. Okay, and we had provided the part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Okay, we had discussed so many basics, and if you want to know more, we had provided the links below. You can, by referring through the help of these links, you can try to know what things are being discussed in the part 1 to 4, and we have few more parts also. For that also we'll provide the link below, so stay tuned. So entering into the topic, so you should know about some of the abbreviations. Okay, so what is the short form of two-wheelers, three-wheelers, four-wheelers? Okay, and what is the short form for the electrical vehicles? Okay, and fast charger and slow chargers, how we are referring? Okay, and what is PCI, that is public charging infrastructure, and who is SP, that is a service provider, and you need to know about what is open ADR, that is open automated demand responses. Okay, and what is DERMS, that is distributed energy resource management systems, and what is that is distributed energy resources. Okay, what is discom, distributed companies? What is LT, high tension? LT is low tension. What is HT, that is high tension? What is KV, kilowatt? And what is KW, kilowatt? And what is KWH, kilowatt hour? And what is KWP, kilowatt peaks? Okay, so we will provide you this abbreviations. Okay, anytime you can refer as a part of this videos. In all the parts we have provided the abbreviations, so in the any parts, if you refer, you will try to know about these abbreviations in details. Okay, so in this session we are going to discuss what are the different battery specifications, okay, for the different EV segments, and how the AC and DC chargings are getting classified, and how the electric vehicle supply equipments are power rated. Okay, how battery swapping is done. Okay, and what are the advantages and challenges of the battery swapping. Okay, so typically if you go for a battery specifications for the different electrical vehicle segments, if you go for a two-wheelers, so the battery capacity should be from 1.2 to 3.3 kilowatt hours, and battery voltage can be from 48 volt to 72 volt. Okay, and if you go for a three-wheelers, either for a passengers or a goods, okay, it should have a battery capacity of 3.6 kilowatt or to 8 kilowatt hour. Okay, and its battery voltage can be from 48 to 60 volt. Okay, and if you're going for any e-cars, that is a first generation cars, it should have a battery capacity of 21 kilowatt hour, and it have the battery voltage of 72 volt. And if you're going for a second gen electrical cars, it should have a battery capacity of 30 to 80 kilowatt hour, and it can have a battery voltage of 350 to 500 volt. So as we told earlier, we are classifying this power supply into two categories, that is alternating current and the direct current, that is AC and the DC. Okay, and if we get into the vehicles, okay, we have so many modes of charging it, and we can have a control pilot which checks everything, whether all the connections are in proper, and we need to have an onboard charger, we need to have a AC to DC converters, or okay, and we need to have a battery. Okay, and if you are planning, okay, from 2 kilowatt to 22 kilowatt, then you can go for a AC. We have pins available, that is 3 pin. We have a type 1 and type 2 as well. And if you're going for 2 kilowatt to 200 kilowatt or more than that, you can go for a, that is then it is better to go for a DC. Okay, because we have a cadmo, and we have a combo 2 and type 2 chargings. Okay, how the electric vehicle supply equipments are power rated. So if you're going for a normal power charging, okay, the power level, if you say for example, if it is less than 7 kilowatt, then you can go use both AC as well as a DC. Okay, it is compatible to two-wheelers, three-wheelers, electric cars, and other low weight commercial vehicles, lightweight commercial vehicles, so which is up to 1 ton, you can go for this power level. And no, in certain places, if you're going for a 22 kilowatt also, then up to 22 kilowatt you can go either use AC current type, or you can go for DC types. Okay, so this is applicable to the electric vehicles which are ranging up to 1 tons. Okay, and if you're going for a high power charging, that is if you are going to use the electric vehicle supply equipment for vehicles which loads up to 6 tons, that is more than 1 ton up to 6 tons, then you can go for DC current type. Okay, the power level can be from 22 kilowatt to 50 kilowatt, or you can go from 50 kilowatt to 200 kilowatt range. In both the types, the current type, you can go for direct current, because it will be easy for the operations. Okay, how the battery swapping is, that is an example. See here, this is a auto rickshaw, a person is taking a battery from the vehicle, and see here the real-time photo. He's doing a battery swapping. He's putting his uh, auto vehicle battery for charging, and he's taking out the new one to fix inside his vehicle. So this is how the battery swapping is done. And what are the advantages and the barriers that we are challenges that we are facing for battery swapping? If you go for advantages, this EV recharging is complete within a minute. And what is the barrier? If you see, there's lack of standardization among the electrical batteries. Okay, and also, batteries can be charged away from the swapping points, allowing more freedom in setting up and the facilities. Okay, and most importantly, increased predictability of battery life due to the controlled charging conditions. Okay, and what are the barriers? Because sometimes, unsuitable battery pack design. Okay, it will be difficult for us to do the swappings. Okay, and most importantly, higher the cost of battery leasing over the life of the electrical vehicle. There will be high GSTs for us electrical vehicles. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and press the bell icon. And if you want to know more and learn more, feel free to contact us. We had provided the contact details. Okay, and we are providing design, installation, testing and commissioning support, consultancy supports, training supports for solar, on-grid, off-grid and hybrid power plants. And we are also providing design, installation, testing and commissioning supports for home automation and industrial automation, and we are providing consultancy supports also for the industrial automation projects. And if you want to know learn regarding this PLCs, SCADAs, you can contact us. We are providing the training supports. Okay, and if you want to know some of the basics of this electric vehicle also, you can contact us. We can provide a training. Okay, in the forthcoming parts, let's try to see the other basics. Okay, and we had provided part 1, 2, 3, 4, everything, all the links below this description. With the help of those parts, you can able to know different topics which is being discussed regarding the basics of this electrical vehicle. Thank you so much, and let's try to meet in the next part.